In this lecture of module, we are going to see that how to rescan the module and how to merge the module. And in the rescanning of the module, we usually do in the first case when let's suppose you previously scan your module for the email, password, and the login button. What if in this release or in upcoming release of your project, you are going to see the new element, that is the remember me. This remember me checkbox is going to present on your screen from the next release. So you can do one thing. You can rescan your module instead of creating the instead of scanning the new module. So we can do one thing. We can rescan this module and add that remember me option here as well. And in the second case, we do the rescanning is when let's suppose you have rescan this password module, and now if after the 1 or 2 release later, if a developer change its properties, its element properties, then there might be a case that your element is unable to locate uniquely. So in that cases, you might face the errors. So in that case, you have to again rescan the module and relocate your element uniquely again. So if I'll start with the rescan, and I'm going to cover this remember me option in this already created module. So here practically how we do, just right click on the module that you have already created. There is an option of rescan is available. Click on the rescan, and when you do the click on rescan, the module is by default going to consider that login page and will bring the all elements on that page to you in this pop-up. Okay, now you can see here also you have your previously located attributes here, and the other that is present on this login page. So now I'm going to consider this remember me, so I'll check this one. So now you can see by which technical property it is located. So it is located by the ID and the tag. Let's suppose I didn't want to use ID because ID is frequently changing in my project. So I can just remove this, and I can select the name as well. So I just selected the name. Or if this property identification, if you are unable to locate it uniquely, then you can go with the anchor and other properties as well. Okay, I have added this remember me, you can see over here, and this is the unique. I'll just save it and close the module. And now you can see here this remember me is added. So this is how you, when you rescan your module, then you can add the module attributes or elements in the already created elements. So this is it for the rescan. And if I'll go with the module scan, what if there is a user too who had already who has also scanned this module, and he considered the email password, and instead of the remember me, he considered the forget password. So now for the same functionality of login, you have two modules. The first module where you consider the remember me, and the second module where you consider the forget password. So this is going to just not make any sense. You just have to create a single module for this all login functionality. So what in that case we do, we can merge these two modules to the one module. You can transfer all your elements from the source module to the target module. So I'm going to show you how we can do. Let's suppose the user 2 comes, and he or she created new module, and in the new module he or she selected the forget password. So I'll just quickly create one more module. Okay, I just selected the basic condensed view, and I'm going to steer the element. I selected the email text box, and then email password, and the forget password and the login button. Okay, so you can see this five modules attributes are there. Just save it and rename it to the new module. This is the login one, let's suppose. Save it and close it. Now for the same functionality of login, now you are having the two modules. So how we can merge these modules? So step one, to first select the modules that you wanted to merge. So I just select these two module, and in the module section of at top you have module merge option available. So click on this merge module, and now the window will be open, and in this window you can see the merge option. You can see the switch modules, and close and hide also there. So merge module will do it at last when you are done with your done with the synchronization of your both module. So in the switch module you can switch the target and source module. So let's suppose I'm right now having the target module to login one. That means the all of the modules that is all of the module attributes or element that is present in this login module are going to transfer to this login one. But I didn't want that. I want the login one transfer to the login. So I just click on this switch module, and you can see now the target module becomes the login. This is all we have the check with the yes mark, and this is the right. This is that means that you are you are having the same with these two properties. And now you can see that in the target module you didn't have any attribute, but in source module you have one. That means this module are going to be here itself. There could be also a possibility that you see the yellow box here with the exclamation. That means for the same element you didn't have you didn't use the same element property, or any of the one is not uniquely identified. So in that case you can see the exceptions also. And on the downside also you can see the one attribute will be added from the source to the target module. This element would be the forget password. So this is it, this is what we want. And if I just click on this merge module, it will link the object, and it will update the one module, and it will delete the source module. So now you can see instead of having the two module for the login, we right now having the one module. And if I'll just drag this forget password to above then the login attribute, then we have the exactly same structure what we have in this login page, like the email, password, remember me, forget password, and login. So this is how you can also restructure your module. Let's suppose your any elements is uh, is uh, is somehow changed its position, like the forget password after the login. You can restructure your module, and you can move it to the above this login button. So this is all we have from the Rescan and the merge module perspective. In the upcoming lecture, I'll cover what are the module attributes properties are, how you can create the module attribute properties, these all properties, and the user simulation mostly we are using. So I'll cover it in the next lecture. See you then. Till then.